Hello, welcome to this week's Top 5. I'm Jenelle Esparza. I'm a guest editor for Glasstire, and we are here in San Antonio at Artpace. We are here with Jenelle Esparza, one of the local residents for this quarter's Artpace residency, and her great exhibit, Gathering Bones, and which I highly recommend everyone see. It's very beautiful and haunting, and Jenelle's going to be doing the Top 5 with us this week, so let's get started. Thanks, Jenelle.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here, and so yeah, let's get started. Number 5 is going to be a show called Mexico at the Erin Cluley Gallery in Dallas. It's a multimedia show, lots of different artists from Mexico and Texas all over the place, and it's got textiles, it's got graphic design and photographs, with all the common influence being the rich culture in Mexico.
So yeah, that one looks good. If you are in the Dallas area, check that out. On to number 4, which is going to be a show of Aboriginal art at the Blanton Museum, which looks very interesting. Jenelle, you've just recently saw that show.
I did. It's a really incredible show. It's really mesmerizing. There are a lot of really great painters. The way that they use paint on all the bright colors and textures that they use is really wonderful. And then while you're there, you can head on upstairs to go see Vincent Valdez's mural called The City, which is a really powerful exhibit.
And that is such a powerful mural and was so incendiary that it was actually held from display for a year after they acquired it, because they acquired it right around the time that Donald Trump was elected, and it was deemed too touchy to immediately unveil, but now it is. It's a very powerful work. It's very impressive to me that the Blanton decided to acquire that and is displaying that. On to number 3 is another show in Austin at the great boutique and gallery and event space Les Cruxes on East 12th in Austin, which is a Spanish artist, Esteve Llorens, a show called Correspondence, which is weaving works, sort of beautiful, minimal weaving works that kind of explore the space between the threads and the loom, etc. And this Sunday, there's actually going to be a weaving workshop with Anna where she will teach you the basics of backstrap loom weaving, and you can come away with your own little piece. So that's kind of a fun thing. If you have any interest in weaving, I would recommend doing that.
And now on to number 2 is Presa House Gallery right here in San Antonio, located in Southtown. We have 2 shows closing this Saturday, one by Jacinto Guevara called No Tiene Chiste, and one by Profane called General Malaise and Morality Plays. The reception starts at 8 p.m., probably goes to about 10 or 11. They're both really great painters. They have their own unique qualities to them. Come out and check it out before it comes down.
And now on to number 1, which is a very big and very important show at the Contemporary Art Museum in Houston called Walls Turned Sideways. It's a show exploring criminal justice, the prison system, and just the general kind of horrors and cruelties that go along with that. It involves 40 artists from all over the country, and it's also very timely and notable because there is about to be a prison strike across the country over multiple prisons and hundreds of thousands of inmates demanding essentially basic rights and dignity that has been withheld from them once they enter incarceration. I would recommend everyone look into that. And as a final bonus, there's a wonderful series of Ingmar Bergman films at the Museum of Fine Arts in Houston. This is the centennial of Bergman's birth. He would have been 100 this year, and he is, in my opinion, perhaps one of the 3 or 4 greatest directors who've ever lived. If you haven't seen any Bergman movies, I would highly recommend making it out to the MFAH, catching one of his classics, Wild Strawberries, The Magician, Persona, Smiles on a Summer Night. They're pretty much all great. You can't go wrong. He is much funnier and warmer than his reputation leads on, and do yourself a favor, see some Bergman. All right, everyone, thanks so much.
Thanks.